Hey guys, today I'll be interviewing Sofia Soul, courtesy of Cyborg40.com, the chaotic frequency. Let's get into our little interview here. Y'all get to meet Sofia Soul for first time. We'll go from there. All right.
How
Now
you
we're gonna
doing,
go
man?
something. I'm pretty good. You?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Good to finally meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, brother.
Been a little bit of time now since what, like January or so.
Yeah, I think that's actually when I started. You were one of the first people that I got to know in this thing, this AI world. I was really blown away with like the possibilities of because being an organic musician to get really good, you have to have a lot of money. And it's not what you know, it's who you know too.
Mm-hmm.
And the average person just it's not possible. It's not possible. And to see what every average everyday people could do just blew my mind. It was so great. But I think After Eve, We the Queens, Michelle Riot were like some of the first ones that sort of befriended me right out of the gate. It's been really good.
That's always been my thing. I've been playing guitar since I was a teenager, and always wanted to make my own music and stuff, but life gets in the way, and it's just really hard and expensive to do it. Once figured out Suno and what it could do, it was just game changer.
Yeah, I still haven't figured out Suno. I'm still struggling with some of this stuff, but I feel like it's almost more like a programming job, but who cares? We're having fun learning it, that's for sure.
Yep, definitely.
Absolutely.
This will be presented by CyberX Radio. So, CyberX Radio, y'all don't know, internet radio station, broadcast in 69 different countries so far. We're just trying to get the world heard of upcoming artists, people coming out on the scene, provide voice for those who don't have voice. Get ready to get this thing started here, I do believe.
Let's go.
So Jim, what is Sophia's soul?
What is Sophia's soul? So, why the name Sophia's soul? Um, in mythology, Sophia was the mother of the gods. She was known for wisdom and for many things. Anyway, she didn't get permission and she created the God of the Old Testament, and he was not a very nice guy. And so she was shunned and kicked out and isolated. Um, and according to mythology, Jesus Christ was crucified not to redeem mankind, but to redeem Sophia. Which I don't know, depending on what mythology you're reading. But anyway, um, so to me, she's always been this flawed character, and I see myself as a deeply flawed individual. So I kind of resonated with that. And then soul is the music that I make is a reflection of what's inside me. So Sophia's soul, and I kind of turned that over to Chat GPT, and Chat came up with this persona. I was like, yeah, that works. Anyway, so that's how it is. That's why the persona is what it is, and why the name.
Okay,
That's
very cool.
yeah.
Very cool indeed. So, how did you start out in music, Jim?
Fifth grade, I started playing drums in band. I went to the junior high every Thursday after school and learned how to play. Did drums and then percussion all through high school. Part of that was learning how to play piano, and then studied music in college. I've been in different bands over the years, recorded a couple of albums in studios. Yeah, music's been my life. Never really made any money with it. It's just always been a side hobby. So to have this outlet is definitely a game changer.
I
Makes
just
a huge difference.
totally.
Go ahead.
I just want to say that it's a common misconception in the AI music community that people that make music with AI are not musically inclined whatsoever. You are definitely not the stereotypical explanation of that because you are musically inclined. You've done this before AI was even a thing, and you're just taking that tool and expanding on your capabilities even more, which is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it makes so much. The whole reason I got into doing AI is when my latest project imploded, and I use the word imploded not in a negative connotation. It just wasn't good for both of us anymore. It just when that stopped, I couldn't find a singer, uh, and you don't want to listen to me sing. So I my last collab was with this woman that she has this amazing, most amazing voice, and I kind of wanted to do more of that. So when I discovered that I could just upload my track to Suno, give the lyrics and a vocal melody, and then I could choose the voice, I was like, oh, oh, oh. And that's how I landed on the vocal that I use. Um, and I listened to my earlier stuff and I see the progression where I'm at now. It's almost a completely different individual in just what, 6 months. Crazy
Hmm.
how it evolves so quickly. I found that I can just do this at my pace, what I want, how I want, and I don't need to find another person. That being said, if someone approaches me or I find someone that wants to sing, absolutely, I'll do organic music anytime with anybody. I don't care. And I would definitely still use some of the AI tools to make it better. I mean, 100%. This is great. I love it.
And that's the thing is the voice your character has now, your persona has now. It's so intricate and such a powerful vocal that it puts out, but it's also very unique within Suno. I've never heard another person come up with that voice at all in 6 months. Listening to different people do stuff. Just absolutely amazing how that turned out.
Yeah, and I think I wonder, I don't know, but I think maybe Suno, as I use it, it sort of gears itself to me. I don't know if you find that with your stuff that it's easier for you to just because I'm finding myself putting in fewer and fewer vocal prompts, but they still come out the same every time.
Hmm.
Um, so it's like Suno's learning what I like, which
Yeah,
is
exactly.
cool and creepy at the same time.
I know I don't really have to put in vocal prompts. I never did save a persona under Suno. It
Uh-huh.
just keeps reproducing the general vocals that I like that I can identify as Cyborg40, which is the crazy thing about it.
That's
You know,
awesome. I
yeah,
love that.
I'll throw some male in here and there, but in general, if I put in for female voice, it's going to give me the one I've been using this whole time.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's not the
good.
same as when I started. It's been curating itself, getting better.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Version 5.5 is definitely a game changer. I'm kind of excited to see what's gonna come, you know?
Yeah, I'm excited to see everything that comes out in the future. You know, there's other AI generated music creators out there, but so far they haven't caught up with Suno what it can do.
No, everything I've looked at seems to be prompts and then, you can do lyrics or they make the lyrics, which is fine, but for someone like me that wants to use my actual music, I can't. Suna's the only one that I'm aware of that allows me to upload my music tracks.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't
aware
know.
of anyone else really. Maybe Udio, but they're so far detached from what Suno can do. It's no point even trying them really.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Where do you see yourself in the future, Jim, with Sofia Soul and what we got going on?
I have no idea. I have no clue. Like I I I'm so like I don't know. I'm not a goal oriented person. I'm kind of a hey, this looks cool. Let's try this. I mean, what would I like? I mean, headline stadiums, right? But how does that work with an AI character? You know, find an organic singer in a band and recreate the music and do it live. Yeah, well, that would be cool. But I mean, that's a lot of money too. So where do I see myself? I don't know. That's a very good question. I mean, I would like to somehow do something with it, right? I mean, because streaming money isn't holy cow. It's pretty embarrassing how bad that is. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I don't know. Like, what would I like to do with it? So I think my answer to you is I want to just make it my own, get better, and just have as much fun with it, put out the music, put out the music that I enjoy listening to. And if I can attract a few people to join me and enjoy it with me, success, I guess, And if somehow brain or somebody's brain comes up with a way to make it large, that would be great. But I don't know. I don't know. What about you? Where do you see yours? Where do you see your stuff in a few years?
I would like to see my stuff doing a little bit of touring around Texas, doing live
Yeah.
events. I'd like to
How do you see that happening?
see, best way I can think of is a DJ show.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen big concerts open with DJ shows. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's not the greatest, but you throw on a light
Mhm.
show, a little bit of pyro maybe, and screen with some videos playing or some. It could be something. But I'm
Yeah.
thinking more of a festival type setting. Maybe
Yeah.
solo artists get her playing music. Might be something
That
that could work.
that would be so. I know, like planetariums will do light shows, and they can. There's a lot that can get done with animation and AI video. Like I could see the stuff that we create being turned into that. So it's a good idea. Yeah,
We have the audio. We just need the visual aspect.
and that's so expensive too. That really adds up.
It'd have to be a co-op type effort. Several artists pitching in, or a label or something like that. But labels aren't very successful in our business, so
No, they're not. Um,
at least not yet.
Not yet. If you could get some money backing it and some technology backing it, you know, it could be something. I
Yep.
know they have things that can make that can project an image onto a stage, a hologram, and there's talk about taking AI characters and doing holographic concerts. That's like $500,000 just for that. Like I think, but I also feel like the way technology is moving forward so rapidly, you know, how soon until all these questions that we're asking ourselves are resolved? I mean, think back. The amplifier is what, maybe 100 years old? Go back 200 years, the thought of using an electric guitar on a stage was unheard of. So yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I think the future is going to be good.
think back to DVD player. Back when it first came out, it was thousands of dollars for DVD player
Yeah,
or
yeah,
VCR. They're thousands of dollars, and now that technology is in everyone's house. How soon till they create the kind of projection technology we need in a compact form is expensive. Technology hasn't got there yet, but we'll get there at some point.
yeah.
We're
That's
just
true.
faster than the technology as it develops.
Yeah, well, yeah, and trying to keep up with it too is definitely a fun thing. I've enjoyed watching your music. Your album Empire's Fall is I really like that. Feels like it's a pretty angry stance on current affairs. I thought beautiful album, very well done, my friend.
Thank you very much. I appreciate
And
that. Yeah, it kind of got a little bit of a rant out in that album, but I think it needs to be said.
a little bit of a rant, just a little bit. No, excellent,
that's a
excellent stuff.
that's a key to being an independent musician is, or whatever you want to call us at this point, but you have a voice that no one can stamp out. You don't have a label telling you no, that's too wild, that's too out of left field or right field. You can say what you want to say.
Yeah,
People like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't.
yeah, exactly, exactly. And
Same with
I,
same with what you said about your music. You're making what you like, and if people resonate with that, great. If not, it's fine too.
yeah,
Important thing is you're
absolutely.
making it.
You're making what you love for sure, and that's the best thing about it.
Hmm.
100%. It's interesting. I stumbled across a live where the host just had on their screen and he was just sitting there. He says, "I'm pro AI music. Let's debate." And on the panel on the side, there were three or four people, and one guy was just ranting, and he was so angry and he was so emotional. He was literally crying about how AI is destroying musicians and taking away their livelihood. And I'm watching this and I'm thinking, wow, this sounds so familiar. In the early 80s, when synthesizers started breaking the scene, and drum machines started breaking on the scene, and then Pro Tools, and then Auto Tune, and all these different tools. How every time it's destroying music, it's destroying music. And now I think, was it Boy George was talking about how he uses it when he gets lyric block, and a lot of musicians, big time musicians, are using it. And then I also go to the thought of, if you really look at the credits on so many of these songs that are so huge these days, it's not one songwriter, it's not one singer, It's 7, 8, 9, 10 songwriters. It's not one producer. It's 3 or 4 producers. So what's the difference between us using this tool to create our music as opposed to hiring 5, 6, 7 songwriters, 5, 6, 7 producers?
How chopped up is a lyric when you have seven people writing it?
It's chopped up. It's so chopped up.
Yeah,
It's so chopped up. And sometimes the artist that's singing it is credited as a songwriter, but it's only because they added maybe 2 or 3 words to the lyric. They didn't actually write the freaking lyric. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's I feel like the AI has made it so that the common person can actually make great music.
compared to a boy band or K-pop nowadays, stuff that is just so artificially made by the record label and the 25 people that are involved in the song. You
Yeah,
compare that to one of ours where we've done it start to finish and we're involved every single aspect of the song, even though a lot of
yeah,
it is generated by AI, we're still guiding the song in the direction it needs to go.
absolutely. I don't think bands will ever go away. I don't think AI will ever replace a live band because people are
No,
always going to want to go to the venue, buy a beer and watch a band. And I will bet you I could see bands in the future. They do it now using AI to write the song, to arrange them, and then they just learn them and play them on stage. I would not be
yeah.
surprised if that's happening as well. But I seriously doubt that these musicians that are up in arms thinking the AI is going to replace them, it's never going to replace them. You're always going to have that band. I mean, there's there's bands that are up and coming that are starting to take off, and then there's the old schools like you've got Metallica that never going to go away until they die. You know, so it's just like we've been saying, it's just another tool in the toolbox that we can use to create great music. It's amazing.
One other thought too is the fact that these people that are angry, they're sitting there looking at their royalty accounts, seeing that they, put in $25,000 into this single and they're only getting $1 in return. Well, it's the same boat we're in.
Yeah,
We're just not
yeah,
paying that much money up front to make that single.
exactly,
That's
exactly.
not because of us. That's just business.
Just the business. We're not we're not
Yeah.
taking anything away from anybody. And there's so much music being like poured into the streaming services. What is it, like 50,000 songs a day or something? Um, yeah, if you don't have the right marketing behind you, doesn't matter if you're AI or organic, you're never going to get the real exposure that you need if you don't have the right label or promotion or whatever behind you. So,
That's also the world we live in right now is everything is pay to play. You have to put
absolutely.
money in to get promoted. Otherwise
Yeah.
you're locked out. There is no organic growth anymore.
No.
It's left to a very small extent. It's not like it used to be. You have to pay to get seen.
And the only organic growth are is going to be that organic musician that is standing at the street corner hustling, playing the festivals, and moving up the ranks that way. So is AI going to replace? No, it'll never replace because of that as well. Until we
Yeah.
all figure out how to make it something else, which will come eventually, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll get to a point where we can start doing meet and greets and little events and things like that, little festivals just for AI artists and kind of expound from there.
Yeah.
We just kind of discriminate against to a point where I don't think any of us feel safe enough to be on a street corner playing our AI song on the jukebox right now.
No.
We're just gonna get heckled all day long.
Getting heckled all
That's
day.
just where it
You know what we
is.
could do though is we could find some retro boom boxes and record them on cassettes. That's what you do, right?
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man.
Take
That's
it back
cool.
a little bit.
There you go. Take it back. I was in Vegas not long ago and walking through a casino, and these kids are handing out CDs, selling their CDs of the music they made, like $5 a CD or something. And
Mhm.
I've thought about doing that too. So what's new with you? What's coming up? How's the Radio X thing going?
Still growing. We hit like 30,000 listeners in France the other day,
Really?
but I think overseas they listen to a lot more internet radio than people do here.
Yeah.
So he's getting pretty good results with that.
And as a talent scout, are you like, I've sent you some music, and I'm sure other AI artists have sent you music, and you guys are just adding that stuff to your mix? Is that how it's working?
Little by little, we get everybody in rotation.
My new album hits this weekend, so I will, once I have numbers, I'll start sending you some more tracks and maybe add to your catalog.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, my friend. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, no
It was
problem, man.
really cool. Very cool. All right, buddy. Appreciate you.
All right, sir. No
Have a
problem.
great
Thank you.
afternoon. Yeah. Bye bye.
You do the same. I'll catch you around.
Okay. We'll see you. Bye.